Let's start with some trends in charitable giving. 2020, it's going to be remembered for many things, but on a positive note, significant charitable giving. We kind of mentioned there on the slides what we saw with respect to 2020 giving, generally lowest in that second quarter whenever the lockdowns were in place, but then rebounding considerably for a lot of organizations there later in the year. We're pleased to see that. We know that's not what all organizations saw, but generally speaking, that was the case. We also have an open survey right now, and so some of the statistics that I'm sharing, the story is not finished yet, but we have seen that as we're comparing 2020 to 2019, that 64% of organizations have said that they saw the same or higher giving in 2020 compared to 2019. 36% of organizations said lower. And then also we asked organizations to share what is it that you're anticipating as you look ahead to 2021. We saw that 61% so far of organizations say they are optimistic about the first quarter here in 2021. But again, I say that story is not totally written yet, and we would love for you to share your experience with us by clicking the link on that on your screen there in order to help participate in that survey. So going on into, I could talk about the organizations that we saw that seem to have more challenge in 2020 than others, but some of the published research that we've done at ECFA would provide you that information in that context. So I'll just mention some of what we found also does mirror a study of the Association of Fundraising Professionals towards the end of 2020, where they saw optimism increasing towards the end of 2020, but definitely some concerns around 2020 and what that may look like in terms of, as we see the long-term impact of the pandemic wearing on donors and major donors that have stepped up, beginning to feel tapped out in some ways, but an encouragement for organizations to stay creative. And there's some really practical benefits of things that we learned how to do well, like hybrid events that are certainly going to be part of the future as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more finance, governance, and fundraising news and insights for your church or ministry.